I'm back, bitches. And I don't want to hear I'm acting different.
Hi. It's been like months since I had last posted. I believe it's like 8 months. So yeah, if you don't know who I am, it's because my hair has grown out. As you can see on my previous like videos, my hair is like this, but now it's like boogs lagot. So nagbabalik ako because I am going to make a video explaining while doing a fucking creative makeup, like very detailed. I just decided that gawin ko na lang tong video because I just want to teach, or like I just want to help other MUAs that want to do creative detailed fucking makeup. I mostly do landscape makeup. Example. Those are the makeup that I've did for the past month. For today, I'll be doing a landscape again for a best example for this video, for this tutorial, if you will. This is the landscape I'm going to do Midsommar. If you haven't watched that movie, honestly, if you don't watch horror, like thriller, don't watch it. It's very traumatizing. The overall scene, plot, whatever is like disgusting. And dami ko ng dal-dal, so if you guys want to go ahead sa tutorial na ito, first, you need to fucking follow me on my social medias up here. Like, literally, yeah, the social medias are all at _Basty Neyra. Subscribe, like this video, and tag me in like my social media if you ever tried to do this following this tutorial. So yeah, let's get started. So let's get started. First, I just, ponytail lang ako ng very low, and then I'll be like clipping my hair bangs para hindi like ako ma-distract sa aking hair. So for the palette that I'll be using, this is new. I just bought this. Very matagal dumating, which I hate. The palette that I'll be using is a water-activated paint. That's like great if you want to do detailed works, makeup, very handy talaga ang water-activated paints. Some recommendations are here. There's Hue, there is You Can Be, Snazaroo, Meron makeup. Like there's so many. Just search on Shopee or whatever. But yeah, I'll be using today is You Can Be Planetoid Pro Face Paint. This is a water-activated paint. Kakabili ko lang ito. And it's like 600 plus something, which 670 including the free brushes. And yeah, I think I'll just test it out, and I just made a swatch. Here's the swatch. It's very pigmented. So since it's a water-activated paint, you'll also need water. So yeah, you can just have like a container and put it aside like watercolor, or you can just have like spray. Also, before we start with the outline of the work, I will also be using oil paints. Meron din ang Hue, but I'll be using You Can Be. So yeah, just a disclaimer out there. Yeah. First, if you want that very detailed look, you'll need a thin brush like this one, and many more brushes out there that is thin. I recommend you buy sa Shopee nail art brushes because those are like thin brushes na mas maganda sa mga detailed looks. Because nail technicians tend to use thin brushes para mas precise lines. So I'll be using a brown color because most of the colors here are or especially the bear is like brown. So parang hindi na ako mahirapan mamaya mag-fill in ng brown. I'll just outline it with brown. And if you want, you can also do black. I won't recommend that. It tends to get messy. I recommend white. I'll just finish my outline, time-lapse, and maybe in the middle, I'll share some quick tips. Yeah, I cannot really teach you how to outline, but just follow the fucking, reference picture and hope for the best. Trust the process.
Hold on that. Hold on. Now hold on. I'm not gonna say that. All right, hold on.
One tip that I always do is hold the brush here for a softer line, and I recommend doing is start with the horizon line. As you can see here, I started with the horizon line, and then I'm now going to start with the center bear, if you will, stocking reference. Now that some parts of the outline is done, we can proceed now to fill in like the colors of the look, the bear, whatever you want to do next. First is you want to add like the base color of the background, or like the color of the background, the color of the look you want to do. Para next will be the shading, detail, and stuff. I'm just going to finish some parts because it's like really hard to focus, but yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so since I'm mostly done with like the detailing part of the bear, this is the bear looking so far. Very cute. Yeah, it's not the same as the reference, but if you did your best, that's good enough. Mapapractice mo rin yan in the future and stuff. So what I basically did sa bear na ito is impressionism. If you guys don't know what impressionism is like thin strokes ng brush, just like Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. That's an example of impressionism. Yun yung ginawa ko dito para mas fine like the fur and stuff, mas kita yung details ng fur. So I'm just going to start with the background, and while I do that, very simple lang naman yung background. It's like a gradient of pale white colors, so you can do that on your own. As you can see here, very na-highlight na talaga yung bear because of the background, or because of the white, it emphasizes the bear. Yeah, that's one thing that I learned sa art subject. While I do the background, very simple background for this one, I'm going to share what happened in the past month, why I've been gone, why anong ganap sa life. So, yung last na upload ko was like February. That's like the time when I reviewed Caroline's, new release of their concealer. It was like 8 months pa lang. It's like February, March, whatever. So, I ended making videos when I was still in school because I cannot focus study with creating content here on YouTube, but I can make contents on TikTok because it's just like 15, 60, 30 minutes or 60 seconds video clips, whatever. Well, basically, I stopped creating contents here on YouTube because of school. And today, I'm creating content even though meron pa akong mga modules na hindi nasasagutan because I'm now at grade 11. Yeah. It's like super fast. I'm using an oil-based face paint pala for the background since I don't want to waste my water-activated paints just for the background. Just that's also a quick tip if you don't want to waste, kung ayaw naubusan ng paints, especially water-activated paints, because you will need that for the future for your detailed makeups. I just used oil-based face paints. That works for me. You may try it and see if it works for you. One tip, again, if you want to blend oil-based face paints, I don't usually use a sponge. Hindi ako gumagamit ng sponge because sometimes my sponges get ruined and nauubusan ako ng sponges. So yeah, one tip that I recommend if you are going to blend oil-based face paint is use your fingers, which first make sure that it's clean para hindi pumasok mga dirt, germs sa pores natin, because ang dami na natin nilalagay sa ating face and we don't want also na mahalo ang germs and whatever sa ating pores, and para hindi rin tayo maka-pimples. As you can see right here, like the blend of white and this very sky blue tealy shade, it's kind of harsh, so we will blend that para mas maging soft ang look, and I'll do that by just tapping it with my finger. And like so, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're a perfectionist like me, it takes time and practice, so go with your own pace and just enjoy and have fun. So this is the fucking look so far. It looks so good already. And I'm now going to start with the flower because that is midsummer. Again, as I've said earlier, you want to start with the base color of the part that you want to do. As for this part, I'm going to do like very dark red because this is like the insides of the bear. Actually, I shouldn't be making this video because we have research to do. I just, siningin ko lang itong video because I'm like doing makeup and wala naman akong magawa while I'm doing makeup, so why not make a video about it? And I'm like thinking for a long time like I should make a video about doing very creative detailed makeup. And yeah, so for the past month, especially in July was my birthday, July 8th, if you guys didn't know. July 8th was very, fun. My besties were here, we did a photo shoot. I'll insert like a photo shoot right here that we did. It's like, our theme was like Euphoria because I'm so in love with Euphoria that time. Kakatapos ko lang panoorin yung Euphoria that time. So instead, like, we did like a photo shoot based on Euphoria. Yeah, it was so good. Literally the best time of my life. And it's so hard painting this while I'm talking. For the powder that I'm using, this is just like Johnson's baby powder, the classic powder we all use. And para hindi rin makasaya ating setting powder, just use this Johnson's baby powder. I'm using pala here, hindi ko na ipapakita, but yeah, I'm using Beauty Glazed Color Board palette. I find it that it's very pigmented, but some shades are like ma-fall out and some shades are like, chalky or something. Once that's done, I just go over here with some light powder, like white or like basta light na powder, and very lightly and carefully set and blend pataas or away from the bear, just like I'm doing here. Yep. Going to do now the flowers that close out the bear's insides. So yeah, let's do that. Also trick that I do when creating like small flowers is draw or like paint like very abstract shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like here, I'm going to draw like a dot, like medyo guguluhin ko siya ng slide para it has like the flowery feel. Also, one thing that you need to keep in mind, it doesn't have to be like perfect. You also need to like break the rules. You have to be perfect. If you think it looks good, then go with it. One quick tip that I will share is always know where the light hits. As you can see here, the definition of like the bear, para na siyang nakatingin sa taas because there is shadow here, highlights here. Since malapit na ako matapos, this will be like the last the last two tips that I'll be sharing. The last two tips that I'll be sharing is that if you have a reference, that's great. Mas madadalian kang mag-work, mas madadalian kang mag-trace ng outlines and stuff. Mas alam mo kung saan ilalagay ang paint mo. If yung reference mo naman is like me, a painting or like a drawing ng hindi naka-paint na sa face, hindi siya makeup, just a normal painting ang reference mo, that's okay. You can edit that sa PixArt. You can even draw that if you want, if you have time, which me, I will have time to draw. So yeah, for me, if you're like me and you're like lazy to draw and like lazy to edit, you can just wing it and hope for the best and just trust the process. But yeah, if you have a reference photo or any kind of picture na gusto mong i-paint sa face mo, that is great. If you're going to ask me where I get my reference photo, I normally search on Pinterest, also sa Explore page ng Instagram. Yeah, since it's like mostly done, I'll just share my last tip and then tatapusin ko na yung ibang parts. Maybe I'll add like a big flower here. My last tip is just take your time. It's very hard practicing, mastering detailed makeup, but if you take your time, you will get there eventually. The first like creative makeup I did was way back last year. Last year, I believe that was August, because I saw a TikTok. If you guys don't know, Aaron Stray, he inspired me totally to do very detailed makeup because his works was like so detailed. So yeah, that inspired me. So if this inspired you to do makeup or detailed makeup, just know that this takes time and practice, and just keep practicing and eventually you'll get there. So yeah, I'll just finish the rest of the look and I'll see you guys later. I am now done with this look. How do you guys like it? This side is like the painting stuff, and this side I just added like a sunflower. There was a bit mistake because medyo nag-aagaw yung attention of sunflower in this look. So you can just add like a simple look here if you want to emphasize this. And yeah, this is the final look. I look weird because natakpan ng aking kilay. Natakpan na nga dito, natakpan pa dito. So I look, weird. But yeah, hope you guys learned something from this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, my social medias are up here. So if you guys want to recreate this look, or like kapag sinundan nyo man itong tutorial, please tag me in the caption or somewhere. Just tag me so I can see it, and maybe I'll repost it on my IG story. If you guys want videos like this where I teach or I do creative makeup for a video here on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, whatever you want to do, comment. Also, if there is some parts that I forgot to mention in this video, please leave a comment. I'm like planning on like doing another video like this one for November, because I'll be doing a series of where I create anime makeup. You know, I base my makeup on anime that I've watched. Also, I'll just post here the edited picture. Yeah, if you guys want to learn how I edit my pictures, you know, makeup pictures and stuff, just DM me or comment that. So yeah, this is the video. Bye!